Anyone who won a lifetime supply of something. What did you win? And are they still supplying it to you? I won a lifetime supply of coffee beans in a contest. Each month they mail 4 lbs of excellent quality coffee beans of my choice. Sometimes I give them away as gifts as I can't use them all. When I was a kid, Crayola was running a create a new color contest. If you won, your color went in one of their big boxes of crayons, and you got a lifetime supply of crayons when they retire colors and make new ones. I made swamp green and won. They send me a new big box of crayons 1-2 times a year and have been doing it for 20 plus years. Back in the 60s, my grandmother, who was rich then, had purchased a health insurance policy with no deductible or copay for $116 MO. The premium was lifetime and would never go up, and it was absolutely carte blanche. Pay for nothing, ever. Over the years, that insurance company would be bought and sold, and there was always some scam they would try to get her to upgrade or change policies. Some would even try to bully her. She had a lawyer, whom she outlived, that said, no matter what, don't do anything. Any company that buys them out has to honor your policy. It is lifetime. Just don't miss a payment. She outlived a number of insurance companies and her money. She lived until age 90 and had excellent health insurance until the day she died of old age. Update/edit. Word. She said her friends said she was crazy all those years ago when she bought it. Her husband had just died and left her a couple of warehouses in the Minneapolis area. She said she didn't want to worry about health insurance, so she bought it. She told me this story about 10 years before she died, when she asked me for help with fixing the transmission of her 1983 Cadillac. She was about broke then, but kept up appearances as much as a healthy 80-year-old can. I do remember, when I was young, that she always had great parties at her lake home. She said she blew her money the right way, and in good fun. Just didn't expect to live so long. No kidding. Health insurance worked a bit too well, I guess. About 4 years ago I won a Cinema Premier card, which entitled me to 2 free movies a week for the duration of a year. The cinema chain dragged their feet when it came to delivering the prize, but I persisted and eventually received the card a few months later. Turns out the card has lasted for longer than a year, still currently in use and set to expire in 2116. When I was a kid, the Australian brand Onnits was running a competition where, if you bought their Shapes biscuits you could win all sorts of prizes. After begging my mum for Shapes every time she went to the supermarket, I finally won a prize, which was a lifetime supply of Shapes. Little me was over the moon, but when my mum took my winning card to be redeemed, the supermarket said they would have to contact the Arnott's company. Well, after waiting months, we finally hear back from Arnott's via a letter saying that they apologize, but they cannot honor the competition, but instead have sent a $3 check reimbursing my mum for the packet of Shapes. So yeah, frick you Arnott's. Colleague of mine won a year's supply of drink from a craft brewery in an office raffle. They sent her 1 bottle of drink a month. 12 drinks total. Not a lifetime, but I won a year's supply of vitamin water. I was kinda freaking out because it was supposed to be a couple pallets worth of water and I live in a very tiny apartment and also do not like vitamin water. When it finally got time for them to ship it out, they decided to just give me a $900 Visa gift card. Was pumped about that. My sister won a lifetime supply of sour warhead candies, but they stopped sending them after a few years too. I think it was a blessing that they stopped actually. My friend won a lifetime supply of Pringles. She got something like 300 cans of Pringles and they were gone in a few months, but she lives on. In primary school my school was giving away a lifetime supply of Oreos and I won, but they stopped as soon as I left the school. Lifetime supply of Red Dots. I legit freaking hate Red Dots, and they just sent me another supply this last weekend. I hate Red Hots. About 15 years ago Lego did a thing where there were gold tabs on the corners of instruction manuals. If you collected enough and mailed them and you get a lifetime subscription to the magazine. My brother and I spent all our allowance on sets during that time and got enough to send in. We got the magazine for probably about 5 years after that. We even moved and got the address changed a few times. They stopped after a while though, and would restart for a few months after we called. But eventually we never heard back. My grandparents bought my dad a lifetime subscription to National Geographic as a kid. We have mountains of those yellow pages. When he had no fixed address they would save all the issues and then ship out the bundle when they found him again. National Geographic, Lego. I won a year's supply of Oreo. Their competition flopped a bit and only a few people entered. They held up their end of the deal awesomely by supplying me with more than 365 packages of Oreos, one shipment every 3 months. The total amount of cookies was over 5,000. The downside is that I'm never eating a single Oreo cookie again. But I'll always love the company. CICI's Pizza gave me a card after finding caterpillars in the salad bar. For 10 years, I've had free reign. For 10 years, I haven't stepped through their door. I won a lifetime supply of camera film from the Publishers Clearinghouse. I had to send it into them to get developed, and they would send me back a new roll with my pictures. Their prices for development was actually really good, so I did for a good decade or so, until digital cameras took over. Edit. This was back in the late 80s, and I was just a kid. But as best as I can remember it was 35mm and I have no idea if they would still honor it today. My grandpa was an avid photographer and he would help teach me basic tips and tricks like the rule of thirds and whatnot. He been gone 4 years now, but those memories still make me smile. When we moved into our current house, every year around Christmas we'd get this massive box full of assorted Keebler crackers always addressed to the previous owner. This went on for about 10 years before they finally stopped coming. To this day, we have no idea what kind of deal the previous owner had with Keebler, but lem tell you we always looked forward to that cracker box every year. Edit. My first gold. Thank you. Whoa, did not expect this to blow up. Edit 2. I was a kid when all this happened. I had no idea this was technically illegal, and to be perfectly honest, I don't think my parents did either. They're pretty straight-laced folk. We didn't have any contact information for the previous owners. We just knew they moved to somewhere in Florida. Our local Krispy Kreme burned down one day, and about a year later it reopened. The first 100 people in the door were given free donuts for a year and number 1 got them for life. A friend and I camped out overnight with over 100 other people. The first guy in line was there for an entire week. We ended up getting our year of donuts. And it was a punch card which let us each come back once a month for a free dozen donuts. Not a lifetime supply, but my brother won a year supply of free pizza from our favorite taqueria place. It was really good pizza. The catch: you got 52 pizzas for the year. Any size, any toppings. You could have them all at once if you wanted. Or until you ordered a total of 52. We didn't touch it until we had each other's birthday parties. Turns out ordering 26 pizzas for your birthday is pretty awesome. Edit. The company went out of business a couple years after this happened. But if you guys want some really good pizza, try out Pizza Go Go. By far my favorite place to order from. Their pizzas are delicious. Second edit. My most upvoted post is about pizza. I think my life is complete. My great grandfather was a farmer and won a contest for plowing the straightest row in the county fair. This was about 1910 in Saskatchewan, Canada. He won a lifetime supply of seed. Each weekend he would go pick up about 20 plus bags of seed and, with his horse and buggy, take them to the train station, where new families were exiting the train. In 1910, Saskatchewan was giving away land to new immigrants. And for years and years he would give each family bags of seed to start their new farm. My cousin won a lifetime supply of meat from the local butcher. He gets up to 5 kilograms a month, and he chooses the meat. I thought he would be getting crappy quality stuff, but the butcher keeps providing. It's been 5 years now, and my cousin got venison, beef, pork and wild boar. I won a month of free bagels from Panera, limit 1 per day. Jokes on them. I was taking paternity leave at the time. I went there every single day that month. What a month. My mum came officially last in a large well-known city marathon. She was awarded a lifetime supply of Duck brand duct tape for stickability. They posted her a box of 12 rolls, which she gave to me. Rolling Stone always was enjoyable in doctors' offices, at the airport, etc. So when they ran a lifetime subscription offer for $100 I signed up. Yes, I bought. Not one my lifetime here. I'm still getting it almost 20 years later. The frightening part is there's an expiration date, around 2040 if memory serves. Jokes on them though, because I know I'll outlive printed magazines. My parents won a lifetime supply of diapers for me when I was about 3 months old. It was a contest where I apparently had won on a cute picture. They received 3 years worth of diapers and figured I wouldn't need more after that. They were right, so far. I'm not sure if this counts, but a family friend did the original art for Ben & Jerry's ice cream. At the time they didn't have money to pay her, so they said if the business was successful she could have free Ben & Jerry's for life. She can walk into any Ben & Jerry's, show them her card, and walk out with as much ice cream as she wants. We also invite her to parties, but we also always joke she should have just asked for stock options. I had a coworker who won a lifetime supply of pies from a local pie bakery on Pie Day. He got one free one a month, as long as he shows a card he got. It's been 4 years, I think. Whatever year was the correct continuation of pie, and he brings them into work sometimes. He doesn't bother getting one every month though, since he's single and lives alone. Plus the calories are insane. He even gets the super fancy call ahead for specialty order type of pies for free. They're delicious. I got a year of free wings from Buffalo Wild Wings when I was in junior high for camping out overnight and being one of the first through the doors. 52 coupons for 6 traditional wings. It was great. Me and my buddies would go all the time and get free wings. We tried all the flavors. It was a good year. Not a lifetime supply, but when I was 12 I won a free year of video game rentals from Blockbuster. The only catch was I could only have one game out at a time. Infinite number of rentals for a whole year. As a 12-year-old this was a dream come true. Shout out to my older brother who couldn't care less about video games, but would chauffeur me to Blockbuster multiple times a week to get a new game. Man, that was a good year. It's not quite the same, but I have a lifetime membership to my gym. I pay maybe a few dollars a year for some taxes and that's it. I have to pay those few dollars to keep it alive, but crap, even if I go once a year it's worth it, and I'd go probably 3-4 times a month. I've had this for about 18 years now. I won a lifetime supply of water from Deer Park, a water brand in the South, and by lifetime I mean only throughout college. After the first year, they realized how difficult it would be to keep supplying water and decided to give me something that would equal out to its worth, which to them was a $500 gift card to Target. Long story short, I now own a Nintendo Switch. I won free pizza for a year at Little Caesars. They sent me $520 in gift cards, all individual $10 ones. I went through those cards in like 4 months. It was quite possibly the best 4 months ever. We walked into one and ordered like 20 pizzas because we had been drinking and decided everybody needed their own pizza. Thanks Little Caesar, seriously it was amazing. My brother won a lifetime supply of Twinkies. He would get a couple large boxes a month. Then the company went bankrupt. New company does not honor the lifetime supply agreement. As a teenager, I won a year of free Blockbuster movies off of some Wendy's chicken nuggets. It was a movie rental a week. Not a bad deal, but the nearest Blockbuster was far enough away that I probably only collected 6 or 8 of them. Not quite a lifetime supply, but I wanted to add to this. When I was like 12, I went to see a movie with some friends. They stopped me as they tore my ticket and said that I was the 1000th or whatever person to enter the theater that day and that I won a prize. I went with the manager and he had me fill out a form and said I won a card to go see free movies for a year at that specific theater. I got the card in the mail a few weeks later. I could use it for me and a friend and go see as many movies as I wanted. I think it said at most 1 a week, but they didn't really keep track. I remember going to see some movies like 3-4 times, since I had a few friends who wanted to go, so I just went with all of them one by one. Not lifetime, but my family won a year's supply of M&Ms from one of those 1-pound bags. They sent us a box of 365 manufacturer's coupons, each redeemable for 1 snack size bag, which expired after 1 year. Unfortunately, The stores we went to didn't really know how to deal with non-store coupons, so it was always a hassle to try to use them, and we still had to pay sales tax. So it was kinda awkward picking up 20 bags and still needing to have $0.60 on you. We ended up giving most of the coupons away. This was in the mid-90s, when only regular and peanut M&Ms existed, and there's only so many of those you can eat in a year. I won a year's supply of calendars. 1. Back in 2004 there was a local car wash, the kind that you do it all. Vacuums and the power washing bay, etc. That was hosting a contest in conjunction with a local radio station. The winner got one free car wash a week for life. I won, but it took a long time to get my special card. It finally arrived, and I went that day and washed my car. The place closed the very next week. There was a much newer car wash that had gone in not too far from this one, that had attendants to do the work, and they hoped that the promotion would help them and keep the car wash open. It didn't, and I won a single car wash. I also think it rained a day or two later. I didn't win it, but I helped a guildie in WoW learn how to play his class over the course of a couple of days, and he told me he worked for Blaze and gave me a code to redeem on my account in thanks. Was a lifetime subscription code. Apparently employees get a few that they're allowed to give out to people. Technically, it subscribed me to the game until 2035. This was back in 2015. So 20 years. After a few months, said guildie disappeared, and so did the subscription. From googling, the code staying active is dependent on the person staying employed at Blizzard. My mother used to do sweepstakes. She also used my name and address for them too. Well, I won a year's supply of Purina dog food. They sent 52 coupons for up to £25 bags. My dog at the time, Doobie, was a squat 35 pounds Beagle/Yellow Lab mix, and he was just fine with TGE small bags per week. So, we donated the vast majority of them to a local animal shelter. In the 90s, back in the dial-up days of internet, I won a contest on a now gone website called Yazone. They mailed me a lifetime supply of Fruta Burst gum for being picked as one of the winners. It came in one of those large plastic mailer bags, and was just filled with gum packs that used to cost 25 cents. I got so tired of that gum I never bought it again. So they were technically right about it being a lifetime supply. Ugh. I won a lifetime supply of hot dogs at a hot dog festival once. It came with a nice grill, except when I went to pick up my hot dogs, the company gave them to me all at once. I was 30 at the time, and their figures all worked off an 80-year lifespan. 3 hot dogs a day for 50 years works out to be 54. 750 hot dogs, that's 475 packs of 10. 228 cases of 24 packs. 23 boxes with 10 cases each. I had to buy an extra freezer just to hold them. I gave away what I could not store. Churches, homeless shelters, food banks. We ate them for years. My cousin won a lifetime supply of Keebler cookies and a Keebler inflatable raft. The irony that he wasn't allowed sweets was not lost on 6YO. Me. I was a fat kid and dripping with jealousy. I won a lifetime supply of Slim Jim beef jerky from a contest at my local grocery store. By lifetime supply, I mean 6 huge cases of Slim Jim minis, with each case containing hundreds of them. For the first 3 months, they were my go-to snack. It got to the point where I was eating dozens of them per week. By the end of the 3rd month, I ended up sick, puking profusely, and never touched a Slim Jim again. I gave the remaining boxes to my family. It has been 8 years, and I still have not eaten a Slim Jim since that day. The thought of eating one or even smelling one makes me nauseous. Free internet for life and a year's supply of Coca-Cola checking in. I got the free internet through an Oak Ridge National Labs (ORNL) program for middle school students in 1994, SACM. I used it consistently for something like 10 years, but at that point dial-up was so far behind cable or DSL that I just kind of stopped using it. I honestly don't know if it would even work anymore, as I've had no reason to try it. The free Coke products was a little weirder. Basically, when I was attending university I noticed that the Coca-Cola I bought near the school just sucked. Like it didn't taste like Coca-Cola at all. More like an RC mixed with Pepsi. I commented on this to all my friends, and they had no clue what I was talking about, but I could blind test Cokes from home versus university Cokes, and get it right every time. Eventually I sent an email to Coca-Cola basically just asking why the Cokes in Cookeville sucked so much, and could they fix it. They, quite surprisingly, took it really seriously, and asked for numbers off of the affected cans, tracked it down to the bottler, canner, and had it fixed within 6 weeks. Sent me a stack of just hundreds of silver free 12-pack of any Coke product coupons, and thanked me for my time. Worked out great. Still had over 100 of them left at the end of the year. Like a lot of comments in this thread, I didn't win a lifetime supply, but I bought a new set of tires for my car, and it came with this app which had various deals on it, most for paintballing and stuff like that. It also had one for Domino's Pizza, which was literally across the road from me. You could get one free pizza a day. Now obviously they didn't expect many people to order a pizza every day, but I figured out that through the Domino's app I could order pizza for up to a week ahead. Basically every night, before I went to sleep, I would place an order for 7 PM on Friday. With the house I was living in being a share house, we routinely had people coming over for drinks or to watch sport, so all of the pizza was consumed. Every now and then I'd see a homeless person in the area and order one for them. After about 3 months the deal ended, but it was a glorious 3 months. A friend of mine was going to paint her nails the day she was supposed to fly to Europe for a vacation. The bottle of OP polish broke as she opened it, cutting her hand so badly she had to go to the ER and missed her flight. She wrote to them to complain, and they sent her a new bottle of polish a month for a very long time, at least 10 years, I think. I won a year's supply of french fries from a burger joint called Muas when they opened up their 100th store. However, within a month the store closest to me closed down, and the nearest one was 200 miles away, so I never actually got any free fries. Not me, but one of my buddy's family won a lifetime supply of bread. They delivered on the bread, but the catch is that it came yearly on a big truck. Every kind you could imagine, but way too much bread for one family to handle. So they ended giving most of it away to people who live in our small town before it molded. I found a grey M&M in a pack in the late 90s. At first I thought I won $1 million, but I won the second prize of a year's supply of M&Ms. I had no idea what that meant when I sent in the wrapper. They sent me back a box of 400 coupons, each good for a pack of M&Ms. I love M&Ms, but after the first 30 or 40 packs, I started to get a little tired of them. I'd take some coupons with me every time I went grocery shopping, and if I saw kids not being brats, I'd go up to their parents and offer them some coupons to give their kids M&Ms. A few thought I was weird or something, but most parents and kids were happy to get them. I also gave out multiple regular size packs for Halloween that year. Near the end of the coupon expiration date, I just went out and bought the remaining 50 or so and kept them around my apartment, which lasted me about another year or so. Sitting in my doctor's office one day, and I'd find a card for entry into the lifetime subscription lottery for that year. 17-year-old me slips this card into my pocket to take home and fill out. I noticed that you needed a subscription number to complete the form, so I take it off the label on the cover. Long story short, I won my doctor a lifetime subscription to National Geographic. My friend won a lifetime supply of condoms back in the 90s. He still carries it with him. I won a 1-year supply of corn dogs once. I was working for a radio station, and we wanted to have a screening for a movie about the White Stripes. Well, the promotion company that the White Stripes went through accidentally, or maybe on purpose, sent us a box full of promotional stuff for National Corn Dog Day along with all the White Stripes promotional stuff. In the Corn Dog Day promotional box there were tickets for a year's supply of corn dogs. I took a ticket to a grocery store to redeem it, and apparently a year's worth of corn dogs is actually 48 corn dogs. I ate all the corn dogs over about 2 weeks, and I will never eat another corn dog again. Won a year's supply of Chick-fil-A for being their first customer of the year. Early work on January 2nd. Delivered in the form of 52 meal cards. Ended up giving most of them out to friends or homeless guys around the block. After some issues of IM magazine didn't make it to my mailbox, they gave me a lifetime subscription. 5 months later, they ceased publication. When I was about 11, I won a year's supply of fruit roll-ups for a joke I submitted. All I had to do was go on their website to customize my roll-ups and then put an order in every month and they'd send me a few boxes, which was amazing. Since we were never allowed to have them in my house, unfortunately, the website never worked to complete an order and I never got a single box. I won a year's supply of Pepsi when I was in 6th grade. It was one of those grocery store contests. I entered about 30 times a day and surprise, they drew my name. We had to go to a distribution plant and pay the deposit on 16 cases of Dr. Pepper, my fave. Enough for a can a day. My dad made me get half that. Lame. I had all 16 cases stacked in my bedroom. I'd take a 6-pack to school every day. I was pretty popular for a couple of months. They say a lot of people who win millions in the lottery blow it all and end up broke. I can attest to that. It was good while it lasted. Not a lifetime supply, but I once won a year of free Grubhub. It wasn't a full calendar year, but it was $1K in free food, and their system kept track of how much was left each time I ordered. Pretty sweet deal, especially since I was in college at that time. When questions like this have been answered previously, it's usually a predetermined amount that is all dropped off at once. Like a guy had a shipping pallet of gum delivered and dropped off in his yard. He ended up giving most of it away to get rid of it. When I was in middle school, my mom won a lifetime supply of Tempo, which are these packets of thick tissue that you can hang in the visor in your car. Kind of dumb but super convenient. She gave me and my brother our own share for Christmas one year, and I'm still working through my supply. My brother went on the Joker's wild in the early 80s when he was in California in the Navy. The prize he got was Rice-A-Roni. He got a crate till he passed away. He would get 32 boxes 3 times a year. I like assorted flavors. I won a year's worth of free dinners at Texas Roadhouse. You only got 1 dinner a month for the year, so 12 dinners. I went every month and it was awesome. Years ago, I won a lifetime supply of some ShamWow competitors cleaning cloths. I received 1 box of felt swaths in the mail a couple weeks later. They did not perform as advertised, and we never received another package. My friends and I camped outside of a Costa Vida restaurant to get a year's supply of free meals. They actually gave the first 50 people a card that entitled the user to 52 free meals, and the first 100 people a card for 12 free meals. We got the 52 meal card. My friend and I would go every day before a math test to eat and study, and on the last week that I could use the card, it expired in a year. I brought 8 of my friends and treated them all to free food. Free food tastes good. I once won a lifetime supply of toys from Toys R Us, a $500 a month store credit card. Now the assholes rather go into liquidation than honor their agreement. IDFC if you thought kids grew out of toys when they are 18. I'm a member of a huge extended family and use the toys as gifts and the collectible Transformer exclusives. If they said to play within 1998 would be one thing, maybe I'd understand their logic, but the effing assholes didn't even give a heads up that they were canceling that monthly $500 a month store credit card before the liquidation. Like all gift cards, I couldn't use it in the closing down sale.